through these doors is presented by Gate City Bank.
What can be done today to create a better way of life? We can end hunger, homelessness, and violence. Acts of kindness, compassion, and teamwork bring us together and keep our community safe. Every day at Gate City Bank, we're building a better tomorrow and a better way of life.
Fourteen newcomers arrived in Grand Forks for the 21-22 season, building a roster of returners, freshmen, and transfers that have found a way to be one team on and off the ice.
I think obviously the summer was huge for us. The workouts we come in here in late July, early August, I think more than the workouts, I think the importance of gelling as a group. I think that was probably the most beneficial part of the summer. Obviously, there's 14 new guys on our team, so it takes time. But I think we've done a really good job so far.
Yeah, I think a lot of the on ice stuff we did in the summer together, just the captain skates, and we played paintball and just little team builders like that, was pretty unreal to kind of break the ice, kind of see the new guys' brighter side or just goofy side, and
Yeah, it's definitely scary but exciting at the same time. I think we gelled pretty well as a team. There was lots of weekends that we spent together, and axe throwing and fishing trips were definitely big things for us that we gelled together well as a team. We built chemistry on and off the ice. The fish trip I thought was the biggest one for us. We spent the night there, sat around the campfire, told some campfire stories, so I think that gelled us the most.
Yeah, like you said, obviously there's a time to be serious and there's a time to be fun. I think the times to be fun, that's obviously where you get to share, your kind of true personality, your outgoingness and that kind of stuff. So, I think those are kind of scenarios that you can just kind of let go and be yourself.
Yeah, friendly competition was the best, especially the axe throwing. We had some fun. That was during a week where that was a big week for the freshmen and coming together as a group.
That was actually probably one of the best, most memorable moments for me. Obviously there's some funny stories that go around, and that's the time where there's a lot of laughs for sure.
Learning each other's behavioral tendencies through the DISC assessment has encouraged better communication, creating better chemistry for this new group.
So the NCAA DISC Assessment Workshop is an opportunity for student athletes to learn more about their skills and competencies, but also start to identify with some of the skills that their teammates have as well. And the ultimate goal is to ultimately build better relationships with one another and really form a cohesive unit.
Yeah, I think it's just a way that you approach people, and I think it's a good thing to have. People skills and everything, I think it goes a long way in life.
it was good to learn everybody's kind of personality types, especially guys that we might not know as well or we might not, click as much with. It's good to understand how to maybe talk with them, and that disc assessment kind of broke down each dominant type, and maybe just say, hey, like, you could either be really aggressive with them and that's how it registers, or you need to be a little bit like, hey, can we talk over here real quick, and I think it'd be really good to work on this, but I think most guys in general, and you learn this throughout the levels of hockey, is you got to be open to some critical feedback, and especially being able to talk on the bench right after a shift, you got to be open to that, and I think everybody here is.
I think the thing that we always see from student athletes that take the disc assessment is their connection to the accuracy of the report itself. We had a lot of guys in the room that were highly identifying with their assessments and identifying with the skills and competencies that came from that report. And just seeing the overall connection between the guys of resonating, and guys identifying and saying that, oh, you're totally that personality style, or you do these within your behaviors. So it's rewarding to see that the guys make those connections, and obviously now it's taking it a step further and continuing to put it into practice and continuing to get to know each other to build a really cohesive team.
I think I was more of a friendly type person and a people's person, so that's kind of how I thought I was. I thought that was pretty accurate as well, so I enjoyed it.
I think it just naturally, kind of looking around the room, everybody's kind of implemented it. There hasn't been a time where I just think, okay, well, with him I got to be like this. I think it just naturally, you kind of, and it's something we've developed throughout the summer, and that's why summer is such a big part of it as well. Is you got to feel people out and kind of understand how they like things and how they like to be spoken to, and so it's more of it is more natural, but we were more cognizant of it now from the assessment, I'd say.
I totally agree with Jammer in that sense. I mean, obviously, with any relationship or new relationship, it takes time. And just like anything on the ice as well, everything takes time. Rome wasn't built in one day, they say. So, I mean, just like a relationship.
Love that.